Welcome to Kruk and Kuip Extra Innings, as today the Giants snap a four-game losing streak to beat the Padres 5-3. And this is going to be a good flight back to AT&T Park as they avoided a 1-6 road trip. 2-5 feels a lot better than 1-6. And we had our first bye-bye babies of the season out of Buster Posey and Hunter Pence. And Buster Posey's playing a lot better the last few games, so or maybe he's finally adjusting his swing, so he's looking better at the plate. So this is what we need from the Giants right now. And then we saw Denard Span return to the lineup today. And Denard Span went 1 for 5 today. And on the Padres side today, Yangervis Solarte was 3 for 4 today with a home run off of Derek Law. And then Will Myers gave up a home run off of Cueto today. But all in all, this is a feel-good win. And Aaron Hill, when he's playing second base, he can hit, but when he's in the outfield, he stinks. And finally, somebody in the left field position finally got a hit today. It was Chris Marrero, who's now hitting in the bingo cards at 0.77. The winning pitcher was Johnny Cueto today. He was solid today. He struck out 7, gave up only 2 earned runs in 7 innings pitched. You can take that any time. I didn't like what I saw out of Derek Law today, though. Derek Law is looking like a guy who's, I don't know, maybe they go to George Contos at some point if he starts giving up earned runs like that, but he's showing signs of a sophomore slump right now. So yeah, Contos was. I don't know. At some point, he maybe considered switching out to George Contos. Who knows? And we also have a signing to announce. I'll probably get more into that later tonight when I do my other show, Kruk and Kuip, They Might Be Giants. But the Giants have signed Melvin Upton Jr. to a minor league contract, which could be bad or could be good, however you see it for them. It could mean that they're ready to maybe put Marrero or Parker on waivers if things don't improve, or another possibility is that Matt Williamson might be more hurt than we think. But, it could add some stability into the left field position if we end up having to go to Justin Upton. Melvin Upton Jr. The pluses out of Melvin Upton is that he can steal a bag when he has to, and he's a good team player. But the one bad thing is he can't hit for average. But he's got decent defense, so we'll see if he ends up getting called up or not if they do sign him. It could be another Jeff Francoeur type signing that didn't work out, or another Pat Burrell. We'll see how that works out today. And also Mark Melancon had his first save as a Giant today, and there was a little bit of torture with it. He had runners at first and second, and then settled down and got the double play he needed to end the inning. So not a bad day all in all. Then tomorrow they get to go back home for their home opener at AT&T Park at 1:00. So we'll see how that works out. Should be an exciting day in San Francisco with the first home game of the season. All right, and then Clayton Richard was your losing pitcher today, allowing 4 earned runs. Well, Joe Pasquini says Law got the 3 outs. Yeah, but the problem is he gave up a home run. It just kind of concerns me that he might be falling into a little bit of a sophomore slump. We'll see how that works out. Maybe make some adjustments, but I didn't like what I saw today. I'm sorry. Sorry if I offended you with that. But it's nice to be back on after a couple days off. Unfortunately at Chancey Park, where I live here in Fresno, there is no Wi-Fi at the stadium, so I couldn't really do any broadcasting. We're in downtown Fresno. And then yesterday, the game was on during the UFC fights. I do like watching UFC, so I'm sorry that there wasn't any show last night. All right, let's go around the horn. The Red Sox beat the Tigers 7-5. Your winning pitcher was Matt Barnes. Your losing pitcher was Hector Rondon, I think. No, Bruce Rondon was your losing pitcher. And Craig Kimbrell got his second save of the season. The Rays beat the Blue Jays 7-2. The winning pitcher was Jake Odorizzi was your winning pitcher. Your losing pitcher today was Marco Estrada. And wow, and the Blue Jays have really stumbled out of the gate too. The Blue Jays are only 1-5. And surprisingly, right now, the Tampa Bay Rays are 5-2. So we'll see what happens when the correction starts hitting later on in the season, though. Yeah. And Kevin Kiermaier was 3 for 4 today. So all in all, we'll see if they can keep that hot start or not over there in Tampa Bay. The Pirates beat the Braves 6-5. The winning pitcher was Felipe Rivero. The losing pitcher was Jose Ramirez. And Andrew McCutcheon's getting off to a slow start this season. He's right now hitting $150. So who knows if this keeps up? We might be seeing Andrew McCutcheon's asking price drop off if it keeps up like that. And Freddie Freeman had a great day today at the plate. He was 4 for 5. And Freddie Freeman had 2 home runs today too. Yeah, and it looks like Jose Ramirez ended up with a blown save today, so not a good day for Atlanta as they fall to 1-5 for the start of the season. The Yankees beat the Orioles 7-3. The winning pitcher was Dylan Betances, and the losing pitcher was Darren O'Day. And then Ronald Torreyes had a really good day, going 3 for 5 at the plate. Oh, wow. And then Aaron Judge hits his first career home run as a New York Yankee today. So, yeah, some of these young kids are going to be interesting. It's going to be a long year for the Yankees, but, you know, I like some of these kids that have really emerged for the Yankees. And the Phillies beat the Nationals 4-3 today. The winning pitcher was Genmar Gomez, and the losing pitcher was Coda Glover. And right now and the weird part is that Genmar got the win, but the Genmar also blew the save in the top of the inning and allowed 3 earned runs. So he kind of got bailed out of what should have been a loss for him. And Strasburg was good today. He gave up 3 earned runs in 7 innings pitched. But yeah, it's not a good day for Genmar. Genmar, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that was the case today for Genmar Gomez, who deserved to lose the game. All right, and then the Cubbies beat the Brewers 7-4. Jake Arrieta with the win, and Kyle Davies with the loss. And Kyle Schwarber had 2 home runs today off of Davies. No, just 1 home run. My bad. And Kyle Davies got roughed up with 5 earned runs and 5 innings pitched today. And also a good game out of Chris Bryant today as he went 3 for 4 at the plate. All right, and then today also the Astros beat the Royals 5-4. The winning pitcher was Matt Strom, and Kelvin Herrera blew the save in the 9th inning. And the winning pitcher was Chris Davinsky. The Twins beat the White Sox 4-1, and this is another surprise start to the season. The Minnesota Twins are 5-1 to kick off the season. We'll see what happens when correction hits for them. This was one of those left field type of starts, but we'll see what happens when the correction follows later in the season. The winning pitcher was Irvin Santana. The losing pitcher was Jose Quintana. Quintana pitched better, but didn't get any run support today. And then the Reds blanked the Cardinals 8-0. The winning pitcher was Scott Feldman. The losing pitcher was Carlos Martinez. And former Giant Adam Duvall had a really great game today, going 3 for 4. And Adam Duvall got his 2nd home run of the season. Same thing with Joey Votto got a home run. And Martinez was roughed up with 5 earned runs and 5 innings pitched today. No, I don't know if it's panic button time yet in St. Louis, but they have started the season 2-4, excuse me. And the Rangers clobbered the Oakland A's today 8-1. The winning pitcher was Martin Perez. The losing pitcher was Sean Manaea. And Manaea gave up 5 earned runs and 5 in the third innings pitched. And then Ryan Hua was 2 for 3 at the plate today. And so is Robinson Chirinos. And, of course, at Pinball Baseball Dinner of Coors Field today, the LA Dodgers beat the Rockies 10-6. Kente Maeda was the winning pitcher. The losing pitcher was Brett Anderson, excuse me. Logan Forsythe went 3 for 5. Gerardo Parra went 3 for 5. And then Coors Field lived up to its name today with a 10-6 ball game. With it's Tyler Anderson, my bad. Tyler Anderson was the losing pitcher, and he gave up 5 earned runs in 5 innings pitched. Not a good day for Jordan Lyles, as he gave up 3 earned runs out of the pen. And even Kenley Jansen even Dodgers closer Kenley Jansen was not that great today. Got lucky with 2 earned runs, but still managed to get a win. But then again, that's the life of a closer, where you don't come in for a save situation just to get work. You tend to get lit up. That's just, I don't know what it is about closers, but they tend to do that. And then the Mariners the Angels beat the Mariners 10-9. And Seattle has been reeling to a 1-6 start, and surprisingly, the Angels are 5-2. That's another team that could be facing a correction towards the midseason. And man, the bullpen was awful today for the Mariners. And Matt Shoemaker, he gave up 6 earned runs in 4 1/3 innings pitched, but managed to get a no decision. So that doesn't happen too often. Another pitcher got bailed out today by the batting. Nick Vincent of the Mariners allowed 2 earned runs. Casey Fyan allowed 4 earned runs. And then Edwin Diaz gave up 3 earned runs in 2/3 innings pitched. And he blew the save and blew the game. This game was crazy. There was 7 runs in the 9th inning to make a big comeback for the LA Angels today to win it 10-9. And man, that's just got to be deflating if you're Seattle right now. That is. One and 6, and that just makes it. And in an interleague action today, the Diamondbacks beat the Indians 3-2, and surprisingly, the D-backs are 6-1 right now. We'll see what happens though when correction hits. Chris Owings was 3 for 4. Edwin Encarnacion was 2 for 3. And Patrick Corbin, wow. No, he had a great game. He didn't allow any earned runs today. And both of the runs that were scored were unearned. That does not happen too often at Chase Field. That's just how baseball is. We'll see how some of these supposedly bad teams are supposed to be hits when correction starts to hit later on in the season. And then nothing really around the Bay Area today. And then later tonight, I'll be back on with Kruk and Kuip. They might be Giants. And tonight we'll be talking about some of the stadium issues around the league with the Oakland A's, the Tampa Bay Rays, and then the new stadiums of the Atlanta Braves, and the future stadium of the Texas Rangers going up in Arlington. But yeah, Oh, and tomorrow's matchup. Let's see the probables for tomorrow. Before I go off the air. Giants play at home against the D-backs. We will see Taiwan Walker against Matt Moore rematch tomorrow. And I think it'll be atonement. Time to beat these guys at our own park. Time to get some revenge on the D-backs and enjoy a little home cooking for a while. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow after when I get off of work for the game, since this game, I won't be on after the game. Tomorrow I'll be on later after, so we'll be extra innings belated tomorrow. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you later tonight. You have a good night. Bye-bye. Good afternoon. Or you have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.